Hello everybody, you're listening to Alfred's Video Game News Updates. Alfred's Video Game News Updates is brought to you by the company Alfred and Friends. To find out more about how you can invest in any one of the subsidiary companies of Alfred and Friends, or to check out our numerous products and services, simply go to alfredandfriends.com. For this update, I would like to talk to you about the video game Children of Morta setting sun in. Now, this game is, it is the kind of game that should be available only on Android phones. It's that kind of game. And interestingly, it's on the PS4. There's so much to say about this. I think, well, for whatever reasons, there seems to be an allowance of games that look like they should be on a different type of platform, or they should have been released in the early 90s, and not today. When you look at what others are doing, you really need to look at what others are creating and producing when you want to create a product yourself, so you will not look bad. You have to honestly come to ask yourself the question, why will people be interested in your product when you juxtapose your product with others' products and you see how vast the difference is? You need to look at what others are doing, and you also need to look at what you have right now and what you are capable of with what you have, what you are capable of creating or doing with what you have, so that you can go for goals and target certain things that are within the range of common sense. There's so much to be said about this, but clearly, the makers of this game are not going to make any money from this at all, because of the quality of what they have created, at least not on the PS4, and games like this require free demo and a lot of promotion. The unfortunate thing, is that when your product is not that good, that is when you need to spend so much money advertising it and telling people about it, because people don't really want your product. That is why you are spending so much money on advertising and marketing. If you are creating a need or things that people actually desire, there will be a fire under what you do, and a little advertising you do will go a long way, and the more advertising you do, the even further it will go. But when you have to spend time hoping for something to sell or trying to convince people to buy it or to be into it, it shows that you're not creating what they want. It is not enough to create something. You have to create what people want, because you are not creating it for yourself to consume. You are creating it for others to consume. The whole game is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That being said, I give them credit for at least making games, but keeping in mind that they are not new to making games, so they should have improved. Now, if you are working with a company behind, this game, and, you're listening to this, I'll advise you to come over to my company. Reach out to me on alfredandfriends.com. With alfredandfriends.com, we are interested in growth, and we are interested in improving and the development of the creators, talent-wise, and also on a personal level, their lives, their spiritual life and their growth, So all of that is very important to us. So I would like you to jump over from that company to my company, So reach out to me on alfredandfriends.com, as well as everybody else who is hearing this who would like to work in the video game industry. Reach out to me on alfredandfriends.com. I would like to work together with you. So that is it for this broadcast. Thank you, and God bless you.